Right. So, hello. I do want to do something first. YouTube. Yes, yeah, yes. I want to share my. I hope the sound is good today, because yesterday was kind of bad. I want to share my live stream on Instagram. Yes, yeah, yeah. Gotta do the social game, don't we, folks? Copy link. Mm, okay. So, welcome, everyone. Everyone that's in the audience, of course. I know y'all are seeing me. Y'all see me, you know. How's everyone doing? Pretty good. Pretty good. I wanted to start this off with um thanking everyone for joining us. The new subscribers from Instagram. Love that. Um yeah. So let's get drawing. Enough of this, right? Enough of this slida data. Let's get right back into it. So yesterday we were cleaning up these pillars, right? And we're just doodling, just chatting. God, I had a thought, like earlier about streaming. I forgot what it was, but if it gets back to me, I'll tell you. So for now, we're just cleaning up and doodling. So it's pretty chill. Over time, I do want to start making more content, actual content with videos and things like that. I want to do reviews and overpaints and give people advice where I can, if I can, if I'm capable of doing that, if you allow me. That'd be nice. But for now we got YouTube. I mean live streaming. Goddamn. For now we got live streaming. So let's get back to it. I gotta clean up these pillars because they're sometimes I just do things. I kind of wing things. And it doesn't really help me in the long run, right? It's just like a marquee for like something's gonna be here, but I don't really know how it's gonna look like, so that's what's happening right now. I should do a cleaner process for myself more than anything else, for my peace of mind. But alas, I've become better at doing that, I think. I've become more efficient with the way I work over time. I think it comes with experience, doesn't it? And experience only comes with time. Some things you just can't rush, no matter what someone will tell you. No matter how many quick tips and tricks you learn, some things just come with time. You'll get it when you'll get it. But not everything. Let me see. I really want to do this faster, but again, it's just one of those things, right? If I do it fast, it will look like shit. I just know. I also want to do videos about my projects. I see those, like, there's a channel called Monster Garden. There's another one that also has a name, but like everything has a name. But there's another one. There's these videos about world building, right? And they explore the things that they have in their world, and they explain them in a very short format, like 10-minute videos, and it's so sweet. It really, it feels like it's concept art taking form in a very smaller scale, right? Because usually concept art, it's for something. You use it for a game, right? Or a movie, or you know, animation, or whatever, right? But concept artists, I feel like because there's so many of us now, there's not enough space for everyone in the industry or something. So some of them just work on their own projects, or even like as a side thing. They work on their own projects and they develop these worlds, and they get to do something with it, you know? Like the concept art is the final project. It is the final stage of that thing. And it's easier than doing comics. Like if you were to do a comic with your world building, God, you know, more power to you, but like I can't do that shit. It takes so much time. I can't do it. I really do admire like comic book artists. One of my favorite artists is his name is Sergio Tappi. God rest his soul. I'm not Christian. But you know, he's just there's just so much there. He's more of an illustrator than a comic book artist, although maybe that's the point of comic books. It's to be kind of illustrative. Maybe I just missed the memo since I wasn't into like Marvel or DC or any of that jazz. Sometimes I think, what if I had someone what if I have like an artist that I had to grow and I could become that artist after the fact, right? What if I could grow a perfect artist, like a plant? What would I give them? You know? Like a plant needs water and it needs certain things to thrive and grow better, right? What would constitute a perfect concept artist? What influence would I give it? What things would I show it? What things would I teach it for him to grow perfectly? What does it mean to be a perfect concept art? I don't know, but there's something there, right? Like you can tell when someone's like really good concept artist. Maybe I would give them like history lessons. Maybe I would give them more than the all the jazz of like fundamentals, you know. What would I give it? History lessons, fucking. I don't know. I actually don't know. Make them look at a lot of types of concept art, make them look at a lot of types of art in general. Make them have a routine with their art. What would constitute a perfect artist? When you think about it, there really isn't a perfect artist, right? I mean, you don't even have to think about it. I think it's pretty obvious. But a really good one? Fuck. I guess it's inherent to a good concept artist to be desired, right? Like you're really desired in the industry. So you get a lot of work and you do your job very well. More than being good, you need to work well. I would prefer it if. Oh, hello. Oh, Max. Hello, Max. Sorry, I didn't see you. Maybe to be inquisitive and curious about their topics. Yeah, that is good. Because if you're inquisitive, you seek to know more, right? And therefore, you go in depth into the topics that you are talking about, and you don't let yourself be fooled by the surface like look of something. I feel like that happens a lot with Japanese designs. Like the kimonos are always kind of like fucked up. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I've seen that a lot. And like it's like the demons, they're always talking about the same topics. It feels very, I don't want to say fetishized, but it feels very standardized. The Japanese look, right? Same with fantasy. I always say like fantasy feels like very incestuous in the way that it eats itself. Like League of Legends ate from World of Warcraft, and obviously I don't know exactly the history, but League of Legends eats from World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft eats from like Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings ate from like fucking, and then other things eat from League of Legends, like fucking Honkai Star Rail, things like that. So at some point we kind of lost what was that we were referencing, right? I feel like Japan also has that Japanese culture in games, but not always. Not always. There was a point that I feel like I don't know. I feel like doing concept art felt so grindy. Hello, ask call. You're welcome. Welcome. I'm welcome that you're here. I'm thankful. What was he saying? Oh yeah, I felt so like grindcore to be a concept artist at some point, right? Like do the cubes, practice perspective, do all that jazz. Ugh, it felt so tiring. I feel like we're kind of moving away from it a little bit these past years, which I like. I don't know if it's because people already have a lot of information online and there's no need to repeat that sort of content. Like we've seen it. We understand. Don't don't tell me that again, please. Or if it's like people are kind of like finding out that there's not really a way to find a job Like it's not as certain as it used to be. Because before, it's like if you were good, if you did the style that the company was looking for, you would get hired. But now it feels more complicated. It feels more convoluted. That solution is not as clear anymore. But I think despite everything, if you reach a certain level, I feel like you will get work, right? Yeah, I think it's healthy to do also stuff you're interested in, otherwise you won't get better at that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I always say, like, the best thing you can do for your art is create a thing that you're really passionate about. Because then you will just care more, right? And when you care, you just automatically try to make it good. But what happens if you don't care? What if you stop caring? What then? Do you create a new project? But then you might just end up creating new project after new project, and then it's like, oh, I have a new project I'm creating, and it's like, okay, what about the last one? Don't worry about it. Well, I'm worried. You know, I guess it feels like a reckoning point where I see some artists that are like, they just try to look for the thing. Like, what is the thing that I need to know to become good? And some people ask me, like, what tips do you have to get hired? It's like, bro, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just as lost as you. I mean, I guess I could say, like, practice your fundamentals, go to events, message artists, like you're doing now. You're already doing it, you know. But you know this. Everyone knows this. I feel like it's not really a good solution. But sometimes, I guess some people, you might know it, but you feel validated when someone else, tells you, yeah, you're doing it right. I remember when I was in uni, I was so lost. It was crazy. I was so lost. And God bless my tutors. They were good, but fuck, I felt so lost. And I wish I could have gone back and told myself, listen, it's okay. It's gonna be kind of fucked up for a while, but just keep at it, because it will happen. It's inevitable. If you keep going, if you still have that passion in you, if you still draw and you enjoy it and you will keep doing it, it will happen. You have no choice. And there's some solace in that. There's something good about, it will happen. You have no choice. It's just one of those things. Fuck, but it's hard. It's hard because when you're in uni or when you're learning, you're studying art, doesn't matter if you're in uni or not. You don't have anything to anchor yourself to, right? Like, you're not getting that many commissions. You're kind of fucked up. Like, you don't know exactly how to tell your parents that you've made this decision and that it might not be really good. Like, you gotta convince them somehow that this is good, and yourself, or convince both of you. Everyone's getting convinced. Or no one is. And it's hard because you got no anchor, and you gotta pull yourself together and just blindly believe. I feel like being delusional is the key, right? You gotta be a little delusional. Like, fuck yeah, I can do it. Fuck it, I can do it. I could do that.
So believe in yourself.
That's okay. That's basically what I'm saying, and I understand how ridiculous it sounds. That being said, listen, I got nothing else for you. I don't know. I do want to make a video about that, about how the industry has changed. I think it should be cute, right? I mean, I don't know too much about it, but I guess I'm in the industry right now. I understand some things. And with the like Brexit, it's for people who are in Europe, for with Brexit and like UK companies being a little harder to maneuver, I feel like a lot of games were in the UK, a lot of studios were in the UK. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I think I'm right. And with Brexit, it has become a little harder. So a lot of more people are investing in freelancing. Like a lot more freelance artists are doing that instead of being in a company. And with the layoffs and all that jazz, it's like I don't trust it. I don't trust the industry as much as I used to, right? Like before, I feel like you would strive to get a job and it's be like, yeah, GG, I got it. Not now. Fucking Tencent decides that you are no longer needed and you're like, yep, okay. But I don't know. I don't know. I've been a freelance artist for a while now, and I like it. You know, is it as secure as a job? No. Is it as comfortable? It depends on who you are, I guess. I like it. Okay, I'm saying I like it. And I know that people say like, "Oh, there's no jobs anymore." With the layoffs, the the jobs are so much more contested now. Are they? I don't know. Listen, I'm not saying they're wrong. Maybe they're right. I'm just saying my experience has been that I've been getting more jobs. I don't know if it's because my growth has been better this past year and this past few years. I've been interacting with a lot more artists. Yeah, that's the thing. Interacting with other artists is like the thing that has really changed me fundamentally as an artist and as a professional. You get to understand the ins and outs of things that are going on. You get to share jobs with artists. You get to, I went to THU earlier, so last year, at the end of last year, and I watched a talk by Mike Azevedo. He's a Brazilian artist, amazing. I'm sure everyone knows about him, but if you don't, well, you should. Mike Azevedo. Do you think it's better to start as a freelance in order to get into the industry or in a company? I think freelance. It's much easier to get experience and your foot in the door with freelancing, right? Because you get to because I feel like there's not a lot of entry jobs in the industry these days. Not a lot of companies are hiring junior artists because over time what has happened is there has been cuts in the companies and they've decided that everyone that was teaching juniors was no longer needed. So now what has been happening is there's no one to teach people in the jobs in the companies. So they're hiring people who already know what they're doing. And that is people with experience. And how do you get experience? By working freelance, right? So freelancing is a really, I feel like a good gateway to get your foot in the door already. It raises your credibility, it raises your experience, you get to learn a lot from different projects, and it's it's fun. It's fun. I like it. Um, so I think so. I mean, if you can get into a company, fuck, by all means, accept it, you know. But if you can't, don't get discouraged. You can find freelance work. Maybe you start with commissions, maybe you start, associated with a project, but consider it for yourself as well. Because I feel like a lot of advice is general, and you have to compare it to what your needs are. Like, do you have money? Are your financials in order? Like, do you have money to survive a month, a year, and really invest in it? But yeah, freelance, I'd say, is the way to go. By the way, am I talking too much? I don't know if I talk too much. I don't know what people like. I'm not really a live stream girly. I don't watch live streams. So I don't know if I'm like yapping and this is like, oh my god, please shut up. Or if it's like cute. It's like, oh my god, she talks. I'm really at a stage in this painting that I can just talk. And let me know if the music's too loud or too low or whatever. Um, but yeah, I think this painting is getting somewhere. This painting. Let me talk about the painting, right? I've been talking about everything but the painting. It's cool, especially to learn stuff. Okay, good. So this painting was for. Oh, this is good. So tournaments. This was an advice that someone gave me. Tournaments are like great art tournaments to get your name out there and to just have deadlines for yourself. One of the things I really struggle with, it's great, better than being silent. Okay, thank you, Max. Good to know. One of the things that I really... Wait, what the fuck was I saying? Oh my god. Oh my god, the ADHD. Not this shit again. ADHD, activate. Okay, what was... Oh yeah, tournaments. So, tournaments, I was talking to this artist, Bjorn Hurry. You know him. You love him. And he told me, you know, you should participate in tournaments because it gets your name out there. You get to do your own stuff. Thank you, Max. You get to do your own stuff, and you get to have deadlines. I really struggle with deadlines. If I don't have the pressure of a deadline on me, bitch, I'm not doing shit, okay? I'm just like, la-di-da-di-da. I'm just gonna paint a little bit. And it doesn't happen. Nothing happens. Like, it's not moving. I'm like a tortoise. And so tournaments are like, you need to finish it by this hour, by this time. If you are late, we will go to your house and we will kill you, okay? I'm like, okay, I got it. So tournaments are really good. I know ArtStation used to do them. They don't do it anymore because I feel like they're embarrassed because the last one was like kind of a flop. I think it didn't do that well. I'm not sure. But they're great, right? You get to do your own style. And the thing with the styles, it's like, it's a whole conversation, right? But you get to do a project at the back at the expense of like this tournament. And you might get to win. How cool is that, huh? You might get to win. Or you might not. You know, it doesn't matter. The point is you made something. And that is win enough. That should be win enough. That should be a great win. It is for me. And do you think you're better than me? Maybe. Maybe you are. I don't know you. You might be. But tournaments are really good. That's what got me... I feel like that's what got me a job, you know? So, this painting was for a tournament. But it was really, really dirty. It was fucked up. So, I'm cleaning it up. And Max, you've seen this before. And you're like, it's the same. And I will tell you... Why would you tell me that? Why would you say that to me, Max? What the fuck? That is so, so rude. And also, you're right. It is kind of the same. But I'm cleaning it up, okay? It's for my mental well-being. And isn't that what this is all about? Being happy with yourself and your decisions on this earth. Honestly, as long as you're happy with who you are right now, fuck, you got nothing to worry about. You got nothing to regret. Shit. I know I did, 2 years of graphic design school? That shit didn't do anything for me. Kinda. The obelisks are now details, so it's something. It is something. Thank you. Listen, the grass is different. The spell is different. This thing is different. You just can't tell. I struggle a lot with rendering, so watching this is nice. Oh, that's good. Asshole. Rendering is just a thing that comes with time. That's one of those things, right? You start to understand materials and to understand how they react to light. And honestly, if you really zoom in closely to a lot of illustrations, most of the rendering is kind of gradients. It's kind of like smoke and mirrors, I feel like. When you really zoom into, I don't know what you like, but for example, League of Legends splash arts, yeah, they have details, but like, if you really go in, they don't really have a lot. They have, it is essentially like a character being very, very well rendered, the weapon being very well rendered, and then the background is kind of just there. It's gradients, it's smoke and mirrors. And the rendering of the character, if you're talking about that, then it's different, yeah. It is understanding material and like composition and all of that, because all of those things factor even in the small decisions you make. Big, medium, small, and all that. The golden rule. Did you guys that know that the golden ratio? You know the golden ratio, like that fucking swirl, like this shit. You know, I'll show it. The golden ratio. Fuck, I misspelled it. Whoopsies. Right. It's. Oh fuck, can I show it? Yeah, I can. It's this thing. This thing, right? This piece. Ooh. Beautiful arc. Uh, this is big, medium, small, right? This is big, medium, small. You have big, you have medium, and then you have small. And then this is big, and this is medium, this is small, and it all connects to that, all that jazz, right? Okay. Oh, fuck. Oopsies. That was gonna be a big, big mistake if I deleted that layer. And that in small, like this one, I feel like I'm gonna have to delete some lines because of that rule. Like it's giving too much right now. And, but whatever. Rendering comes with time. It really does. Honestly, the thing that really clicked for me with rendering is it was how to render metal. I feel like metal and reflective surfaces are like clothes are just metal caked back. Do you know what I mean? Maybe I'm being exaggerated. I definitely am. But once you learn how to render metal, I feel like the other ones kind of come. I don't know, something just clicked for me. Maybe it won't work for everyone. Yeah, problem is I never finish anything. Amen to that. Fuck, I hate. God, it really pains me when I don't finish things. It really fucks me up. This is why I'm doing this, even, you know, because I just can't stand it. I feel like I can't do anything else. I feel like I have a to-do list, and if I don't go over it, then like what? I didn't do it. But I do like doing unfinished stuff. I love sketching. I love doing like quick ideas. It's so much fun, right? And honestly, you can just build your whole persona, your artist persona around that. There's so many people who just kind of sketch, and that's their thing. Like Sean sketches. That's his thing. He just sketches. That's what he does. He's Sean sketches. The sketch god. Fuck. Why can't I be Sean sketches? Fuck it, I'll become Sean sketches. I'll steal your thunder, Sean. He's great. Love Sean. I don't know him personally, but I'm sure he's great.
P P P P P P P P P P P P P P.
Oh right. One thing that I'm gonna do, actually, I have a Discord that I'm starting, and what I want to do, I'm gonna put it on my Instagram as well. But I want to see if I find people who want feedback and who want paint overs. I get a lot of messages asking me for paint overs already, so I just decided, like, fuck. You know what? Let me just do it on stream. That way we can all learn, right? So I'm gonna, in my Discord, the link is, I can't put in the, actually I could put it here, actually. Um, there's gonna be a channel for submitting paintovers and critiques, and if anyone wants it. So there you go. Oh, fuck. I'm in my wrong. Well, whatever. I'm in the wrong. I'm in the wrong channel. But yeah, that one is the Discord link for my my server. And yeah, I'm gonna do a live stream just dedicated to painting over people's works and reviewing them. And I'll do a video about it too. Because, you know, I do these paint overs and I like them. So why not maximize it, you know? Why not just do it at a grander scale? I do enjoy making them. It makes me feel confident. I know it's kind of selfish, maybe. But, you know, the person's getting something in return, at least. So I don't feel as bad. Because I also want to do it with my old art, to be fair. I want to pick up old art that I did, and I want to fix it. Because it's going to feel so, like, rewarding for me when I do that. It's going to be crazy. So I'm going to pick up my old art, and I'm going to paint over it, and I'm going to explain why I did... My pencil is not working. Awesome. I'm going to talk about the decisions that I made back then, and why I shouldn't have, right? I think it's gonna be cute. I had a whole project in uni that was Evan Amundsen inspired. It was just Evan Amundsen. I was cosplaying him. And it was so fun. The problem is, I put it as like a League of Legends like thing. It was nothing like it. I don't know. I guess the justification was I really enjoyed the League world and I wanted to do something in it. Like I want to play with it too. Please, please, please. But my style was so different back then that there was, you know, it was nothing. It had nothing to do with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm either going to change the style to League of Legends, or I'm just not gonna assume that it's League of Legends, and I'm just gonna do a straight paint over. I think the second one is better. Oh fuck, I have a stray. We got a stray. That's a nice idea, really shows how much you have improved over time, right? Dude, I'm Narcissus, and the paint overs are my pond, and I'm gonna drown in it. It's gonna be awesome. I do feel sometimes like I haven't been growing that much as an artist, you know? Not as an artist, but technically, I guess. As an artist, I've grown. Technically, I feel like I kind of stay the same. I'm a little better at making paintings. I'm a little better at making illustrations. But concept art, ideas, fuck. I don't know. I was kind of goated back then. I feel like I've gone back. But you know, you win some, you lose some. And in this case, well, yeah, I'm winning some and losing some, I guess. Right, so. King. I've started to do video editing. It's so cute. I love having hobbies. Having hobbies is like Food for the soul. It's crazy. It's like a superpower. You instantly feel better. It's like going outside. But I don't do that, so I wouldn't know. No, I go outside. I went outside yesterday. Listen, I don't have to feel ashamed for not going outside. I know you fucking gremlins don't go outside either. Maybe you do, actually. I'm just trying to feel better about it. I really want to do my projects, though. I had a buddy up challenge. Buddy up challenge just means, well, it's a project. It doesn't matter what it means. But the theme was Solar Pirates, right? I really liked it. I really, really, really want to get back to it. But there's just so much stuff. Work gets in the way. Other things get in the way. I'll get to it. I will get to it. I also have a magical girl project that I really like. It's so cute. So excited for it. I won't talk too much about it because I know it's like, fuck, it's the biggest yap session. If I start talking about it, you'll be like, what the fuck is she talking about? Please stop. I won't do that to you. Not today, at least. You will get it one time. At some point. I feel like I'm doing the same shape over and over again. I need to like think about what I'm doing more. I've been really into this medieval. Okay? Sim, sim, sim. Pode. Ah, sim, sim. Sure. I've been really into this medieval core aesthetic. Like, I feel like it's coming back a little bit. I don't know. Maybe it's just one of those things that YouTube Reels tells me, and it's not really true. What if we want the app session? I'm gonna do the app session, but like director's cut. Like I'm gonna cut it up and I'm gonna do it in a way that's not exhausting for people to hear. I'll do a video about it, I think, at some point. I think after I finish this painting in the live streams, I'm gonna do magical girls and I will talk about it. And then I'll do a video. I do love video editing. It's so much fun. Right, medieval core. I think it's just those garments and like this type of thing with the triangles and circles and the tassels and all that jazz and these like I don't know what these called, these like beads or nails that they put in coffins and clothes and everywhere. It's just so fantastical and whimsical. It's like Arthurian core, you know, Arthurian, like the King Arthur things. So sweet. Excuse the coffee machine. I can see my avatar like with her mouth open, and that's just like the noise coming out. I swear it's not me ripping a fat one, okay? That was disgusting. I'm so sorry. I sure hope World of Warcraft music is copyright safe, because that's what I'm playing. I don't know. I didn't even test it. That's so reckless. I'm gonna get copyright striked. What kind of tournaments are there out there right now? I know there's one in my country, but that's like, honestly, it has got nothing to do with digital art. I might still try to participate though. But I know there's oh, there's one this weekend actually. It's the Paintathon that Bobby Chu hosts, I think. It's happening this weekend, but that's a group thing. And I'm like, I'm too much of a control freak to do that. And also, I didn't plan on it, so. But I don't know. At some point, ArtStation might make a new contest. I'm kind of. That's one of the regrets that I have. I know that there is the Unreal tournament. Unreal Tournament, you mean? The Unreal Tournament is gonna happen again this year, from what I understand, right? And that's a very good one, actually. I mean, you know. It was really fun to participate last time. But I got completely consumed by it. Dude. Oh, was it oh, okay. Well, it completely went over my head. I'm so sorry, Max.
I'm just a silly goose.
I didn't know about the game Unreal Tournament until after the Unreal Tournament. I didn't know what that was. I just thought it was like a cute pun. I don't know. I don't know what I thought. So the Unreal Tournament, for those who don't know, it's a tournament that is hosted by, again, Bjorn Hurry in his Discord. You can find it, I think, in, just search Bjorn Hurry Discord. And it's hosted, and it's a tournament where 100 people sign in, and then every round you get paired up with someone, or you get classed against someone, and you have to defeat them. And there's a theme for every round. So, sorry to keep bringing up this point, but are there any websites you recommend to learn ArtStation? To learn, honestly, I don't really know. You have a lot of content on YouTube. There's a lot of content on YouTube, but I will say the content on YouTube is it feels kind of surface level at some time, at some point. I feel like at some point it really doesn't give you a lot more than it just keeps being the same thing over and over again. So what you could do, if you have extra money, you could try to get a mentorship with people, someone whose art you really enjoy and you really admire. You could try to do that. Other things you could do is just, message artists directly. Who knows? That's how I got a mentorship. I messaged an artist that I met at my uni, and they very graciously gave me mentorship, and they accompanied me throughout a project, one that I have on my ArtStation still. And you could do that. Websites, you always have like the Gnomon. I don't know. There's a lot of tutorials. I feel like a lot of big artists have tutorials online. They have things that you can learn from, right? So you could do that. But honestly, yeah, it really depends on the expendable income you got. Cuz YouTube, I was talking about this yesterday a little bit. How YouTube feels like it's just repackaging the same information over and over again with a different shiny thumbnail, It's like, here's 5 tips to do your perspective right. And it's like, use perspective lens. And I'm like, okay, well, I knew that. But someone else might not, I think that's why they keep doing it. Otherwise, it means they're evil. No. Ask all Anthony Jones tutorials are cheap and really helpful. They cost about $5 each. So there you go. Max got the answer for you. I'm really not the best person to tell you where to get information because I didn't really do a lot of tutorials, I guess. I'm kind of lazy. So I just did projects and like fucked it up and kind of forced it. You don't have to do that. Oh, thanks, Malmic. I'll check them out. Yeah, there you go. Fuck, your name is hard to read, Max. God damn it. Malmic. Malmic. I got it. It's not hard to read. Did my music stop? Yeah, it did. What the frick? What the frick? I feel like I curse too much. Have I been cursing a lot? I don't even notice it. Hello R2G and hello Erolk 82. Erolk 82. I really gotta get better at the. Hello J Doe. Holy shit! It's Margot Robbie. That's a joke. I'm assuming that's Charles. I don't know. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I gotta get better at saying names. This whole name thing. I'm really bad at it. But yeah, YouTube. Oh, I feel like there's some new content on YouTube, teaching content that feels a lot better. You know, that are saying new things. And the paintovers. A lot of these YouTubers, they have paintovers. Of course, if you can't do mine. I will tell you that information as well. But a lot of them have like paintovers and they're like, here's what I did to this picture. And they're like, this person asked me for this thing and here's what I did. And they talk about the paintover. R2 said, what the fuck, you've been streaming for an hour, you didn't even ping us. I know, but it's, I just don't want to bother people with the pings. I put it in the stories, okay? Whatever I get, I'm already thankful for. Even if no one was here, I'd have a good time. Jado said, this is looking great, Laura. Keep up. Keep it up. Thank you. Bastard. True R2G. Not cool. Listen, I just don't want to bother people with things. And I know it's like a live stream is a lot, okay? You come if you want to, if you see it. If you don't, it's alright. We can still be friends. Ding 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 ding. All this doodling on the pillars, is it worth it? It's worth it. I'm just trying to convince myself, okay? It's worth it. It's worth it. I swear. It is worth it, okay? I wish I could stay a lot longer today, though. I'm gonna go out later. To a music festival. Why did I say it like that? What's wrong with a music festival? It's gonna be cute. I just have a hard time with, like, leaving home and not drawing. Very nice, Laura. Keep it up. Thank you. Hello, and start and Larita Chiquita. Hello. I'm assuming you're Arthur? I'm not sure. Will there be sangria? Yes, you know there will be sangria there. You know it. I'm gonna party. Fuck, I'm kind of not in a party mood though. I'm kind of just like chilling mood. Old man. I will feel like it once I get there. Lul. Okay, that's Arthur. I can tell now. Okay, so next up, we gotta do grass on all these pillars. Look how joyous this music is. Renaissance fairs, oh my god. Dude, imagine if there was a Renaissance villa, or like a village that was just Renaissance. That's just a normal villa, Laura. No, it isn't, okay? You don't understand. A Renaissance, like, place where it was Renaissance for like a month. And you just live there for a month. How cool would that be? Fuck, that'd be so fun. But of course, you'd still have electricity and all the, commodities of the modern life. I don't want to take like cold showers and like pretend I'm a mid-century peasant. I just want to be like a fairy for like a week, or like a witch. How cute would that be? I've never been to LARP. Do you guys know about LARP? LARP is like it's like a D&D sort of role-playing festival that happens. I know there's one in Portugal, but it might be shit. It might just be bad. Maybe not, but it might be. And I kind of don't like role-playing in Portuguese. It's so cringe. I'm Portuguese, by the way, for those who don't know. And it might be kind of cringe. I might not like it. In English, it feels distant, It feels like I have some... I'm just pretending. In Portuguese, it feels cringe. Lorpana? What's Lorpana? You mean Lorcana? No, the C is very far away from the P in the keyboard. Hello, Bianca. There's a big medieval Warhammer one here in Germany. Oh, that's cool. Warhammer LARP. I've never been into Warhammer much. I know it's good. It has to be. Otherwise, I don't know what that says about people. But it has to be good. I've seen some parts of the lore, and I found it really interesting. But just, I can't get over the big, muscly dudes in big armor. It's so chunky. It just kills me. It really does. If I can help it, I won't draw big muscly dudes if I can help it. I've been lucky so far. I haven't had to do it for work ever. Bonky's here. That's so cool. Bonky, how you doing? Bonky is Bianca. Bianca. I love Bianca. I think the Warhammer armor is very ugly, but the ideas are really good. Yeah, I think that's what I was trying to say, but like politically correct. I didn't want to call it ugly because I know some people like it. And who am I to say what is ugly and what isn't? Well, that's just my opinion. Not a very good opinion. Maybe. I don't like it. I do think it's ugly. I'm going to be honest. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. But, to each their own. But the ideas, yeah. I heard the ideas are really cool. I've seen some that are really cool, actually. There's some Egyptian ones. Some Egyptian faction that you guys all have. Egyptians, I feel like the Egyptian culture is so powerful that no matter who picks it up, it will be good. Like, you can't fuck it up. That's how much power it holds. They really were, like, amazing. Those guys. They did amazing things. The Egyptians. We love the Egyptians. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, we love the Egyptians. Anyways. Grass time. It's time to do grass. Let's pick up that grass. Oh, boom. Why is this on the same layer? Ooh, not good. Whoopsies. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Fuck, why did I do it in the same layer? Average digital artist problem. The traditional artists would, like, not even blink, okay? Mashallah. Mashallah. God bless you. The sun is so it's so bright today. It's such a nice day. You can't understand how happy that makes me. It makes me so like happy and joyous. I really am like a medieval peasant. It's like the sun comes out and like, hello, fucking, hooray, hooray, the sun is out. Yes. Listen, I rely on it a lot. More than I'm happy to admit. You know that there's like a meme or like a reel or a TikTok online that's like, humans think they're so different and they're so special, but the sun comes out and we're just like a fucking plant that just rises up. No different. We're no different. Like I said, I'm good. I'm good. Here to see my friends doing awesome art. Thank you, Bianca. Hope you're doing well. It's super sunny here too. Very appeasing. Trees are blossoming. It's so good, right? Stop. Making me feel all giddy. Laura, I gotta go, but I love you. You're the best. Thank you. It's okay. You can go. I forgive you. Have a good one, Arthur. It's 30 degrees here. I'm melting. Listen. I understand. That being said, it's not 30 degrees here, okay? We gotta pick our battles. I can't fight the whole world on this. I'm just saying it's really good to have sunny weather. Fuck, I even like how melty the summer is, you just melt. But it just feels so good. I feel like I'm Bacchus and I'm just, do you know Bacchus, the wine and party god? And the sun is out and I just feel like, oh my god, wow, I'm just gonna like sunbathe and like just exist. And that's what he was for. That's all he did, and he was great for it. He was Bacchus because he sunbathed. Oh, hell no. Whatever, man. I can't fight you on this. I know I can't win. You people. I just want to be Bacchus sunbathing. Bacchus the wine god. I'm sure that motherfucker knew how to party. If someone could throw a party, it was Bacchus. I don't know. I used to like Greek mythology a lot. Everyone did. It is fascinating. It's got everything right. It's got characters, it's got stories, it's got tragedies. It's got everything right. It's 12 degrees here, and my car got pooped on by birds, so yeah. Amazing. You should befriend crows and teach them that when a bird like poops on your car, they should like chase it and like traumatize it. That way no birds will ever dare to poop on your car again. Heat waves are the worst. Yeah, they're pretty bad. Are we talking about the weather right now, people? What's going on? It's the weather talk. Weather report. It's 22. It's 22 degrees here? What the fuck? It doesn't feel like it in here. I'm in the kitchen. It's kind of cold. Kind of chilly in here.
It's a sunny, beautiful day in Portugal. 22 degrees.
Yes. I should do an actual weather report. Wouldn't that be cute? At the middle of the at the middle of the stream. Like I do like a siren like hello. This is Laura and I'm giving you the weather. So right now it's 22 degrees in sunny Braga, Portugal. It's a beautiful day ahead. Yes, yes, yes. No clouds ahead. No clouds in sight. No, no. Clouds be gone. Back to you, Jenny. Jenny's like, what the fuck was that? Who's that? Who was that? Get security right now. Jenny, you know me. I don't know you. Jenny's not having it, okay? No funny business. What about traffic reports? Ooh, that'd be cute, huh? I should do a traffic report. Listen, gotta talk about something. I could talk about art. No. We've talked about art enough. There's nothing else to say. What can I say? There's a lot to say. The lore building begins. The lore building? Oh, yeah. Between Jenny and whoever that was. I don't know her name. Martha? Martha feels right. Yes, Martha. Her dad was also a weather reporter. She really admired her dad. But then one day, he ventured on to a active volcano. No, not volcano. What do you call this? Like dum 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 dum. The tufan, like the wind ones. They go really fast. What do you call those? Someone help me, please. It's like wind when wind is really big. When wind goes really fast. And like when cows fly. Some cows fly. Whatever, man. Tornado! Yes, thank you. Tornado. Yes, her dad went into an active tornado. Oh my god, so many tornadoes in chat. Tomatoes, tomatoes. Yes. He went there and he never came back. They say that one day, in a very dusty and wistful morning, he will come back. But until then, Martha is left without a dad. Her mom's a nice lady. She's good. She's kind. But she doesn't understand Martha like her dad did. No, no, no. She just wants to keep the legacy going, you know? She just wants to give the world what he tried to give the world what he gave her. The whimsy of Weather Report. The fun you can have with it. Oh yes, the fun. Whatever. Right, grass. I think we're reaching... How long have we been going? An hour and 16? Let's go an hour and a half every time. I think an hour and a half is like good for now. I don't want to exhaust. I don't want to exhaust it, you know? Let's clean up the grass. Look at this little fella over here. So cute. Yes. We put a little bow on him. Fuck, that's too bright. Values people. There you go. So for this grass, I kind of just want it to be like wispy. I know I did lasso. Oh, that's one of the things that I learned recently. Guys, get this. Lasso tool. Actually kind of good. Not gonna lie. I like it. Not gonna lie. It's pretty good. They were onto something when they said lasso tool was good. I didn't believe them. Did you? It's kind of see it to believe it kind of situation though. I use a lasso tool with soft round or like softer brushes. That way you can have both texture and precision. Right? And we love that. We love precision. It makes things that much easier. Precision is what I'm lacking in this painting, and it's being a pain in my ass. I don't know. I really want to try to be more efficient with the way I paint. I know I said I was getting better with it, and I am, but there's always things you can do better, right? There's always something you're not doing quite right. Fuck, I had a job recently that I did things with hard round. I blocked out the design with hard round, and then I just went over it with I blocked the layers and I just went over it and painted inside the layers, and it was so fast. It took like 20 minutes to do the whole thing. I was like, what the fuck? Hold on. Why didn't I do this before? I could just crank out character designs every day if I did that all the time. Have I done it more since? No. Will I do it again? Maybe. Maybe. Who knows? I know. I will. I do want to. Because, like, what the fuck? If I can do it fast, then why am I, like... You gotta pick your struggles. Really. You gotta pick your struggles. And I'm picking my struggles wrong. I could just crank out character designs. Really fast ideas if I did it like that all the time. Now, with that being said, the character design was quite simple to do. So maybe that was also... That also plays a part in it. Do you guys ever watch someone else do art? And you think, fuck, he's doing what I'm doing, but better. He's doing what I can't. And I just get so frustrated. Motherfucker stole my thunder. How dare he? He doesn't know me. By the way, this person doesn't know me. Who are they? I don't know. It's just a random artist, right? You see something in ArtStation and it's like, holy shit. This is just like me. But good. What the fuck? That upsets me more than anything. It really goes to show that if you don't do it, if you don't put your ideas on the paper, bitch, someone else will. Okay? Someone else will do it. And then what? What can you say? I could do that. Well, you didn't. So... Never, not even once? Really? Oh, fuck. Well, something like that only happens to you. It's not true. I'm sure this is a global experience, okay? Someone else has felt this. It's not me. No, no, no. I'm refusing that prerogative. I just get so upset. Because it really puts it in front of me how, it makes it clear how negligent I've been with my own art. I just can't deal with that. What the fuck? It was the whole point. This was the whole point. I think you really are the only one. That's not true. That's not true. You guys are playing with me. I know you're doing like a haha funny right now. It's not cute. I'm telling you right now. I know you felt it. Tell me you felt it. When you see something that you could have made and you didn't, fuck. Like with styles, for example, like if I see something, I was really into this like retro futuristic, like 90s, not even 90s, but like plastic. Do you know those like controllers, those PlayStation controllers that are like plastic on the outside and you can see the inside of it, right? I don't know why I just did that. Like, right. Do you know those? So I was like, fuck, that would be so cool for an armor or something. And then on Instagram, like a month, 2 months later, 3 months later, I see someone did it for like a spaceship. And I was like, what the fuck? There's no way. This bitch. It was amazing too. I couldn't have done it. But the idea, I have that idea with me. It was mine. And they sell it. They stole it. He's stealing that. You can't do that. That's fucked up. Other ones would like, I was starting to do these like graphic designy things. And then everyone, maybe, fuck, maybe you know what's happening? Here's what's happening, maybe. I just was not aware that this was a thing before. Like this idea was a thing before. And now that I'm aware, I can spot it. Maybe that's what's happening. I'm joking. I felt that way before, of course. Okay. Thank you. The spaceship. You remember, right? It was so good. I was like, stop. Scary. Scary, scary, scary. That guy was amazing. I don't know his name. Whoever it might be, he's amazing. But yeah, maybe I just wasn't aware that it was a thing. And once I'm aware, I can spot it. And if I can spot it, I see it now. And I think it's like a new thing, but it's not. Same? Yeah. Oh, now everyone agrees. How funny. How joyous, yes. Fuck, I'm just munching on this pillar right now. Munch, munch, munch. Enough. Move over. I think it was teal free tag. Free tag. Bro, I do not know how to spell fucking pronunciate that. Pronunciate? Pronunciate? Pronounce? Pronounce. Pronunciate. What would you dress up as if you went to a Renaissance fair? I would be a witch. Or a barmaid. I kind of want to be a fairy, but I know I don't got fairy vibes. I'd be like, who's that witch? I'm a fairy. Can't you tell? I'm a fairy. A goblin? A goblin's cute. Everyone likes goblins. I feel like goblins have really made a resurgence this year. Everyone fucking loves goblins. Goblin this, goblin that. I know there's a type of artist that I see very often. They usually work for magic. That they just draw a lot of goblins, right? It's like the thing, it's the meta. It's a type of artist. I like goblins, but I don't love them. Those people love goblins. Goblins and orcs. I think it's about the fact that their facial features is so like expressive and exaggerated, while still being like having an idea that they're realistic somehow, you know? It's like Magic the Gathering core, kinda. It's cute. So yeah, tomorrow I'm not streaming. Actually, maybe I will. I don't know. Maybe I will. I do want to make this sort of big snoozers are fun to draw. Big noses, yeah. Yeah, they are. They are. I think I tend to make them small though. Usually when I draw characters. Just because I think we borrow a lot of traits of the things we draw from ourselves. My nose is not big, so I tend to make them smaller. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I do wanna try to stream often. You know, I want to make a schedule out of it. I think it really does help me draw as well. You know what the problem I think I will have? Wait, so AK should be doing sniper noses. Yeah. I think the problem that I'll have with streaming is that I will run out of things to talk about. You know? Because I'm putting a lot. I feel like to create things, you need stuff. You need to. You need to have. You need to consume to create. And if I create too much, I just got nothing. I got no fuel in the tank, right? It's the same thing with art, in a way. If you just talk, like, at some point you're gonna run out of things to say. Yeah, AK. Collab with another streamer? That's true, that could be cute. Then I feel embarrassed. I don't know. I'm shy. I do want to do that, yeah. I think that will be a good idea. Right, I'm trying to keep this chat like. Yes, Gabriel. Yeah, if he wants to, I'd be more than welcome to bring him. I think it'd be really cute if you start talking about like movies and things. Cause he knows so much. He's got so much culture. Gabriel's a friend of ours. And he tells stories very well. I think it'd be really cute. We can talk about musicals and bore everyone to death. Luke Cat. Yeah, I've talked to Luke Cat as well about streaming together. I think it'd be cute as well. I just don't like repeating myself, you know? I feel like I get bored of myself when I repeat too many times the same thing. King, 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 king. Oh, my kitty cat is coming. Hello. Hello. Kitty cat. Kitty, kitty, kitty cat. Right, so. We still have a lot to do in here. I do want to clean up her face. It's kind of blurry. But the point of this illustration is all her face. Oh, I should talk about the story behind it. It's not really concrete, but the story behind this piece was... So the theme was, and the signal rung clear, evil has arrived. That was the theme. If the signal rung clear, evil has arrived. And I just have this idea of like... It feels so like monumental, that sentence, right? It feels like, you know, like shit, fuck. So I just have this idea of like, the opposite of that is like a peaceful blue sky, you know, and a vast field, green field. But there's something that feels like, it's like the birds are like flopping and like, you know, type deal. And then the bells are like, you know? And there's just something in the air. Hello, Rodrigo. Welcome to the stream. I'm explaining the story behind this piece. And there's just something in the air that feels monumental, even if nothing here feels like it's openly hostile, right? Like the sky is blue, the birds are chirping, the things are like white, and it's a sunny scene. But there's something here that doesn't feel. It feels reckoning. So I thought that was a very striking picture in my head, and I just did it. And the idea behind it was like these fairy creatures, these two, they're kind of fairy in the sense they're magical entities, and they're like old and ancient and knowing, and they're born from the earth, and like with it, they're just as part of nature as a plant, almost, something embedded into the land. That's magical. And I thought they are uniting, and they're fighting against this sun god that told them, like, that just decided that it doesn't want this planet to be alive anymore. It just wants to destroy it. Whoever this entity is. So the sun god is like way beyond the canvas. It's not even on screen, right? But they're bracing almost for impact to fight it. This is their last stand. And it's happening in this field, right? And that's the violence in the picture. It's the unperceived calm before the storm, the storm, right? I thought it was cute. It's not my best idea, I don't think, but I thought it was striking, and visually was striking. It told me something. So we're there, preparing to fight to the death. And almost like these pillars almost feel like tombstones a little bit, right? It's kind of like a preemptive, it's like a premonition of what's going to happen. There's a lot of deaths that will be happening in this field. And it's almost like these pillars are preemptively, they know that a lot of deaths are going to happen. And they've known. They're old. They're older than the people in this picture. And they were already a telling sign that something was going to happen. I love when like magical things are like that they know the future. Somehow, people don't know who built these things, but somehow they just happen to be a sign of what will happen in a very, very, very distant future. I thought that was cool. Another thing I want to do is romance. I saw an artist that did a painting that was like two people, like kind of just like not even looking at each other, but kind of like not even embracing. They were just like grasping each other, right? And just in a calm state. It was almost like they were saying goodbye or something. And it felt so romantic and beautiful. I was like, wow. I thought it was really pretty. I was supposed to do a piece for hardcover. It's a book. A not safe for work book that, or not a not safe for work. It's a art book that contains not safe for work art work, I guess. That's one way to describe it. And it's hosted by Spiridon. He's a guy that like makes a lot of art books. Essentially, a lot of artists like work with him. And but I didn't notice the deadline, and I ended up not doing it. But I wanted to do like a romantic piece for that. Unfortunately, I was just so tired. I couldn't do it. I really couldn't. Unfortunately, I'm really sad about it. But it is what it is. Right. So I kind of don't like this here. I feel like the values are not really working for me. I'm doing something wrong. This is too bright. So for those who don't know, I'm gonna say it again. I'm starting to host a Discord channel. Oh, this environment would be fire in a game. Feels like something really big to explore. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that would be so cool, right? Like Elden Ring or something. When the scale of things is so big, you just want to go and see what's it about. You know, you want to go get close to it, and you're gonna want to go like under these rocks and like go into the distance and see where it ends. And like just the soundscape of it. I feel like the sound is really what's missing in this picture. I wish pictures could come with like sound. Because just the birds coming and like flapping their wings and the bells ringing, I think it would be so striking. But all I can do is like entail it, give a hint that it's happening, not really show you the sound. That's kind of sad. But as I was saying, I have a Discord channel where I'm gonna host some paint overs over there. Or I have a channel for paint overs, and if you want one, you can just submit one, and in a stream, I will paint over them and do a whole dedicated stream to it. Yeah, there's a feeling when you see a setting like that that just makes my brain go woohoo, woohoo, really cute. And I haven't done a lot of environments. Not as much as characters, but I really do like them. There's something so evoking about a place, you know? Because it's you interacting with a thing. When it's a character, it's like a person. It's just different, I guess, you know? I see those like 3D artists that do environments. Fuck, they're so good. So good. One of them is Pablo Carpio. He's really good. But like people like Sid Mead back in the day, they're just so incredible. To design a mood around a space, it's great. Love that. Right, so people, I'm gonna be finishing the stream now. We've been going for, well, a little over an hour and a half. But thank you for staying with me. Thank you for those who stayed watching and commented or not commented, who left messages. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. Yes. Or don't. It's okay. I don't mind. I won't hold it against you. And thank you. And I will see you in the next one. I'll be streaming tomorrow, I think. But we'll see. I'll put it somewhere. If you do want to get the live stream notifications, join the Discord. I will post the link again in the chat if you do want to. And yeah, thank you so much. Have a good one, guys. Bye bye. Bye bye.